have to ask you before we run out of time. The movie.
Oh, please.
Everybody wants to know about the front runner movie.
Everybody send us $10
I mean,
and we'll
I'm
try
sure
and make this movie.
after Brokeback Mountain finally made it to screen, which had been in development for, I think, a much shorter period of time, but what seemed like a very long period of time to people, I'm sure you were deluged with people saying, now is it the front runner's turn.
Exactly. Well, and people had, and in fact, weeks don't go by on Facebook that I don't get messages.
It amazes me that film has not been made. It just amazes me.
One of the problems has been that so many people who were interested in the film wanted to do a low-budget film. And I don't want to see it made. It's a low-budget film.
I see.
Right.
And the whole, to me, the dimension of the Olympic Games, the gay kid on the podium with the gold medal around his neck, I mean, you have to have that dimension for that to be there, and that's going to cost money.
Yeah.
And when you look at what they spent to make Invictus, which is a similar film where you've got a lot of big stadium scenes, that kind of story, you're going to need computer-generated imagery. It was a very good movie. Really loved it. Really studied it because of how it parallels in certain ways.
I wouldn't have thought of it, but you're right. It is a really good comparison.
You've really got to spend the minimum amount of money for it to seem real, just to have the stadium scenes and the feeling of the crowd reacting and so forth.
If you will.
And it's so I've been holding out for the right people, the right attitude, the right amount of money. And no, it doesn't have to be $200 million.
Oh, well.
But there were people who said, "Oh, I can make the front runner for $8 million." I said, "No, I don't think you can."
Not that front runner.
So, but you know, I'm very optimistic. I think enough time has gone by now. We've had Milk, we've had Brokeback Mountain. And I think that sometime in the next year, hopefully the time has come when the right people that are the right fit for the project are going to appear.
And do you think cable would reduce that scope you're talking about too much?
No.
Like HBO or Showtime? Or,
oh no, I don't think so. I think HBO has done some wonderful stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.